David, do you think that AR and VR can eventually replace the store experience, or do you think that the retail experience is going to remain part of a lot of categories for the indeterminate future?
It's a fantastic question. I think we should talk about AR and VR very separately, because I think they've got different trajectories at this point in different levels of how much they've been able to prove their value to retailers. I think AR has proven to be immensely valuable because it's a lot less frictionless, right? Let's use furniture as an example. If you're on our app and you're looking at one of our product pages and you're looking at one of our sofas, and we just have a button that says view this in your home in 3D, and you click on it and we just pop it right up there pretty quickly by having you download the app, pretty frictionless for that first experience. Customers will most likely use that because it is almost like a one-click to get there. VR, I think, is much, much different. I think VR is very unproven today as a tool, both in-home use and in the in-store environment. Because if you think about it at home, how many of your friends do you think about are clamoring for an Oculus headset? I just don't hear it happening. I think it's a fun toy at a party for an hour, but when you think about its practical applications today in its current state, I think of it as very unproven. In store, I think we have seen some interesting case studies. We've seen one in our business where Macy's Furniture reports they've been able to reduce returns when the customer uses the VR headset inside the store. The skepticism I've always had with those kinds of reports is, but how many customers are willing to spend that extra time, especially on a considered purchase where they're spending a lot of time in store already, or a non-considered purchase where they're spending even less time, they're spending very limited time in the store. Do they really want to then put on a headset and go through an experience just to get that extra level of confidence and check that box in their mind? Or are they comfortable because they've been either sitting on the product or trying it on and already had experienced it? And that's where I sort of question whether VR has really caught the mainstream sort of mindset beyond the cool factor if you haven't really experienced it yet.